Hi guys, and happy Halloween. This is your daily tarot reading for Saturday, the 31st of October 2020. Thanks for joining me. If you're interested in astrology, we've got a full moon in Taurus happening today. I made a video on it and it's a blue moon. I don't think I mentioned that in the actual video. A blue moon is rare. It happens when you have two full moons in a month, and it happens once every blue moon, so it doesn't happen very often. Astrologically, I don't think there's that much to it, except that it's more energy than is usual in a calendar month, that you have the moon kind of reaching its peak and releasing and showering us with energy. So it's heightened and it's even more intense. So have a look at that video on the full moon in Taurus that happened on this day, Saturday the 31st. Let's see what the cards have to say about this day and what the tarot's perspective is. So I'm using the Halloween tarot. Let's see what the Halloween tarot has to share about Saturday. Okay, first card, we've got the Two of Ghosts. That's the Two of Cups. The Tower. Nice. And finally, the Ace of Pumpkins, the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. So we have a really intense day. We have an Ace card, so a gift from the universe, something that is delivered free of charge and external interesting energy that supports you. Then the Tower, Major Arcana card, so huge disruption and upheaval is possible. And then the Two of Ghosts, the Two of Cups, is about love in a way that's healing and meant to be, but that's temporary, and that provides you with freedom and understanding and wisdom and all sorts of things. Okay, so first of all, the Two of Ghosts is about connection. It's about love. It's about connection in many different ways. So we've got connection with you and your higher self in meditation, or if you're dancing or writing or in the zone in some way and you feel yourself, you're just aware of who you are and where you're at in life and how alive you are in the present moment. That's a meeting of you with yourself, first and foremost. So that's totally possible today. We've got this purple snake. Unity, taking things that are separated and making them one. And you have this innate wisdom that you realize you're connected to something bigger today. And whether it is super abstract and you sit there and meditate and it's very structured, or it's very informal and you feel connected to your true self when you're running and sprinting at top speed, you have that moment, or the possibility of having that moment of real connection and feeling totally aligned with yourself, and having that sense of, I can pull back and zoom out a little bit and see where I'm at in my life. So any negativity that's coming your way really kind of slides off the sides, and you're focused on your expansion, your growth, your freedom and future. So you're very focused on what is best for you, and you see a very clear line between what is your stuff and what's other people's stuff. So if you've been, vying for someone's attention in a friendship, and there's been a sense of reluctance, you don't get calls back, nothing's working, you see it for what it is, that the other person, for example, just isn't as invested in having a friendship as you are. And that realization frees you up to pursue other things. So this can also be an actual person coming in. So someone who's meant to be in your life, someone who allows you to speak your truth and open up about who you are, and who supports you and helps you grow. If someone comes into your life like this today, hang on to that person or pursue the relationship. It's something that's really going to support you in your growth. And then it can be family members, it can be intimacy, and really authenticity, speaking with integrity and being honest and truthful, and really getting someone else to see your point of view. If you're speaking to family and you're opening up about your problems, it's interesting because you assume that because you're going through it, other people have an understanding of it. And that's not always the case. So today you can really find a meeting of the minds, and by opening up to people in your inner circle, people you love, and sharing with them, it really takes the mystery out of it, and there's greater understanding. So it's a great day for relationships with yourself, with other people who you know already and love and adore already. It's new people who you're welcoming into your life. And it's an opportunity for a meeting of something new, you connecting with something new. And that's invigorating and empowering. Next, the Tower. So taking action based on feelings that are in the here and now. And that's so interesting that the cards are saying this again, because I remember I did the video on the blue moon, full moon. And then I also looked at the weekly horoscope where I go through each day. And they also, in each one of those horoscopes, it said, if you have a whim, a major feeling that just kind of comes in and goes out the other side, it's important to think before you act, because it can have a major change and an upheaval in your life. The Tower is all about things blowing up and things that have been there for a long time. So this old mansion has been built, you know, for over a number of years, and it's been standing for a couple of years. And when lightning strikes and everything goes flying, that's a major event. That's a major upheaval. And the Tower can be a huge upheaval, like, oh, I'm not feeling this person today, so I'm going to say something mean. And the other person then reacts and says, I'm not letting you talk to me like this. Bye. End of relationship. And you're left standing there thinking, maybe I shouldn't have said that. It totally backfired. It could also be, oh, you know, let me test the boundaries with this person or this job or this thing in my life. Let's see how much I can get away with. So lack of wisdom and injecting it with negativity is really likely to have negative results. So if there's something negative going on already, please don't poke at it and feed into it. It's not a good thing, because we're in this time of, 31st of October. It's really about looking at the stuff that's hidden, and that's usually kept in the dark. Because everything is so dark, it kind of comes to the forefront, and suddenly something that may have had underlying tension, by prodding it a bit and being irritating, it can really blow up in your face. So be careful, and instead use this energy to eject yourself from situations that you can't get out of. So if you have a job that you despise or a relationship you despise, first of all, stop despising it, because if you despise anything and you change it, you'll just despise the next thing. It's just a way of being. Instead of despising the job, look at the things that you're grateful for and say, thank you for this, you know, horrible 8 hours that I have to suffer through, but it pays my bills. I mean, if that's all you can manage. It's important, because then you change the dynamic. So if you're in a situation like that where you've got a negative view on things, change the self-talk, change the dynamic. Also, if you're in a situation like a relationship, and maybe a contract you've signed, or you've devoted yourself to something and invested, and it's like, well, I've already invested so much, I've got to give more, otherwise the last 5 years would have been a failure. That kind of thing, if you've struggled to get out of it for a while and you know exactly what you want to do, then use this energy to disrupt that situation, because you can get out of it today much more easily than usual. And then finally, the Ace of Pumpkins is a blessing from the universe. We've got this pumpkin full of candy here, so it's a gift on Halloween to play and to have an abundance and prosperity and wonder and excitement. And it comes from nowhere. It comes out of a cloud through your intuition. So the things going on inside of you are super, super important. Make sure that you look to manifest positive things, and you speak and look at things with intention and meaning and purpose to make things better. Try not to get involved in situations that aren't thought out very well and that could have a disruptive effect, especially if you're just experimenting, or if you're just being silly, if you don't really mean it, or if you were just kidding around, or it's just a bit of banter. Just be careful with that. People may be a bit more sensitive than usual. And it's really about coming together with people and being supportive and healing and caring That's what's really going to bring you together and heal your own life and create positive opportunities. Getting involved in any kind of drama or negativity that's really not necessary, and just not being particularly serious and considerate about other people's feelings, it can go the wrong way. So yeah, it's really what you put in, you get out when it comes to relationships. It's kind of magnified, and it has a real practical, physical impact, because the Tower is as earthy as it can get, and it's real upheaval of something that's been there a long time. So a relationship, a job, etc. And the Ace of Pentacles is giving you something. So even if things do blow up, try not to judge them, because something good is going to come out of it. You'll receive something. So either there needs to be space made in your life for something good to come in, or it's as a result of some sort of upheaval, you see an opportunity. So be aware of what is going on. Don't control the situation as much. Just honor your feelings and try not to act on every whim, and kind of observe more. And if things happen or don't happen, you'll see an opportunity within the day that you can seize. And yeah, whether you need to clear space or you need to cement things and make them more solid, either way, as long as you step back a bit and observe, you'll receive this gift that you can act on moving forward. So it's a day of kind of fact-finding, problem solving, and really using the energy as you need it and applying it. Yeah, to get out of difficult situations and to kind of minimize it if things are a little bit uncertain already and you don't want to blow things up. Yeah, opportunities in both. Number-wise, we've got 16 and 2 is 18, and 1 is 19. 1 and 9 is 10. 10 is 1 in numerology, and 1 is about taking action, being a pioneer, and working with your feelings, your desires. So the default setting is to think about yourself and not to be considerate. To not be considerate, yeah. So deliberately put that in place today and say, do you know, the things that I may thoughtlessly put out there or discard, they do have an effect on other people. It's important to be considerate, and how I can help others as well as myself, that's going to have the best potential outcome. Yeah, the best outcome. So have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the book your readings button on the front page to order your reading with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.